Hello, my name is Dr. Alex Philpott and I'm one of the lead clinicians for the Kids NTS service based at Birmingham Children's Hospital. So our team is a dedicated group of doctors, nurses, advanced nurse practitioners and technicians who work out of the Children's Hospital, and we're responsible for the transfer and stabilisation of babies and children in the West Midlands. We're a mobile intensive care unit. So if a child or a baby is born in a hospital where the highest level of intensive care can't be given, we go out to them, we start the highest level of intensive care and then move the baby or the child to a hospital that can deliver the care. So it's really important because it means then that they're not lacking that intensive care during the transfer process. So we've got 4 dedicated ambulances that are kitted out for both babies and for children, because we have different equipment for babies and for children. We have a huge geographical area. We go up as far as Stoke in the north of the region, Worcester out towards the west, and Hereford. So those are probably our boundaries. But actually our remit goes much further than that. On the weekend we brought a baby in from Nottingham. The end of the week we brought a baby in from Manchester. And because babies and children and families go on holiday and visit other parts of the country, we go wherever we have to. We recently had a mum who went to Cornwall. Her baby was born in Cornwall. She and the baby didn't want to spend the rest of their time in Cornwall, so we brought them back into Birmingham so they could receive their care in Birmingham, because when you're sick and you're unwell, you don't want to be far away from home. But in order to do that, we've got to make sure we've got all the right equipment to do that, to keep these patients as safe as we possibly can. We move about 1,400 babies every year, and about 800 children we physically move. We also support the care of probably another 400 children out in the local hospitals by giving telephone advice. And because we give that telephone advice, it means that we don't have to move the children. Also, we help source beds for pregnant mothers. So if a mum goes into preterm labour, so threatened labour, in a hospital where they can't deliver the right level of care for their baby when they're born, what we do is try to make sure we can move the mum, find a bed for the mum in the right hospital, so that when the baby is born, then the mum and the baby don't need to be moved again and they can stay together. The Hamilton ventilator is a modern, high-tech ventilator that can deliver ventilation support, so breathing support, to babies and children, so the wide range of patients. It's something that's portable, so we can put in the back of our ambulance and we can take to hospitals who may not have this particular type of ventilator, that may be working with a more basic ventilator. And it means then we can, as I said, we can start that intensive care ventilation right at the bedside where the child is, and then carry it on in our incubators and our ambulance on the way to the intensive care unit. The way it's designed is for babies and children, so as you said, for a smaller person. It's very up to date, so it gives the support that the baby or the child needs, but doesn't give too much. So it means that we can match the support they actually need. So we're not doing any harm, but we're just doing good, which is so important, because we don't just want to make these babies and children better now. We need to make sure that they continue to get better and they have a really good outcome with the Hamilton ventilator. At this moment in time, the main ventilator we use is a very basic ventilator. It does one particular type of breathing. And we know from studies that different children and different babies need different levels of support with their ventilation, with their breathing. Some of that breathing might be down a tube into the lungs. Some of that breathing might be actually less invasive and via a mask. So the Hamilton will give us the option to change the level of support that we can deliver to match actually what the patient is needed. So we're not giving too much. We're not giving too little. We're just giving them exactly what they need. We can't do that at this moment in time with the resources we've got, but Hamilton will allow us to do that for the patient. The NHS does a superb job. and it gives us the basic level of care we need for our babies and our children. Anything above that basic level of care, the highest and the newest technology, we have to look elsewhere for it. We're very, very proud of the service we provide to the babies and the children and the families of the West Midlands, and we think they should get the highest standard of care. If something is available in any part of the world, we should be able to offer that to them. So I'm not saying that the standard that we provide already isn't good, but we can provide an even better standard of care for them and better outcome for our patients because of that. The money that's raised is only for the ventilator. It will not be going towards any salaries, any administrative costs. It is just for the ventilator. Al Hikma, we are so grateful to you for supporting us and supporting our appeal. It makes me so proud to work with kids in NTS, and I hope you are going to be as proud when you see our ambulances coming down the road, because you will know that a baby or a child in that back of the ambulance is being supported and is getting the best and highest care because of what you've done to help us. So thank you so much.